What is going on, guys? Welcome back, man. Listen, generally I try to be very calm and collected, but it's going to be tough to do here because I'm actually very mad at this game. I'm going to show you this, and I don't often ask, but listen, share this video with a friend, go to Twitter, whatever you have to do, because there's no excuse. There's no justifying this. This shows me the level of care and thought that goes into connected franchise mode. And not too long ago, we were told that it's never enough, no matter what they do is enough. So I'm going to go over, we're going to start a franchise with the Jacksonville Jaguars. You know, they've had a ton of coaching and front office changes, quarterback issues. Obviously, they improved amazingly last year. They went to the AFC Championship game. Going forward, they've got 21 to 22 starters coming into training camp. They've got one of the best defenses in the league. Miles Jack, Telvin Smith, maybe the best athletic linebackers in the NFL. I think they combined for over 190 tackles last year. They signed the best free agent guard possible. They're breaking a streak, most likely, of consecutive postseason appearances since the late 90s. They led the NFL in rushing attempts and rushing yards per game. And when I load up the franchise here, and I go in as the owner, I go down to the media questions, it tells me my recent success is bad, my team popularity is 32nd, and my fan happiness needs work. Now, how is that possible? How can the Jacksonville Jaguars be that poor? So I thought to myself, I'm a Colts fan, but I respect every team in the AFC South because, listen, we've made a lot of these teams better having to play and beat Peyton Manning year in and year out. So the Colts are in tons of turmoil. You know, we just left a GM that basically trashed our team. I still remember the Trent Richardson trade like it was yesterday. Jacoby Brissett absorbed more punishment than any quarterback with 57 sacks last year. Our offense ranked 31st in total yards and 30th in points scored. Our fans should be non-existent. Yet, I go to look at the Colts, and somehow their fans are good. Their team popularity is 11th, and their recent success is good. What is this based on? Because the Colts haven't been going to the championship games. They haven't been going to the playoffs, for that matter. Their roster is a massive question. I think we just lost every player we had drafted since 2014. And yet, this is the disparity in connected franchise mode. Someone has to explain to me where this came from. Because to me, if I'm playing devil's advocate, to me, this looks like something that was copy and pasted from 5 years ago, or maybe 3 years ago. But I know one thing, this doesn't reflect right now. This doesn't reflect taking over these teams. When even as one of the biggest Colts fans you'll ever run into from Maryland, I know this is incorrect. I know this is wrong. And yet, in the only NFL licensed game, this is what we're playing with. This is what people load up the game to see. As I said, man, someone needs to justify this. Somebody needs to explain this. Because when we talk about high-level NFL simulation, when we talk about never being satisfied with connected franchise mode like we heard again earlier this year, this is why. This isn't right. And we need to know exactly where this information came from. Love to know what you think about it. Appreciate you checking out. You guys know, back in the week with more commentary.